conflict. This one is called recognition. Recognition. So many people to worry about. We can never come to the end of worrying about people. So many people worrying about people. We can never come to the end of people worrying about people, worrying about people. So many worried people. We worry about them. We do not come to the end of worrying about them. We worry. They worry. We worry about them. They worry about us. They worry. We worry. We do not come to the end of this. They worry. We worry. We worry about them. People, 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 people. They are not abstract. They do not come to an end. They come to an end. They come to the end. They come to their end. They come to our end. They never come to the end of worrying about them. We never come to the end of worrying about them when they are ending and coming to the end of their ending. So many endings. So many people, such worry of them, such worry about them. They worry, we worry. They never come to the end. We worry about them ever. There is never an end to our worrying about people, worrying about people. So many people to worry about us. Such we, such us, such them, such worry, such people, so many people, each one being one. Each one being them, each another, each other, and none other than her, me, I, then they, we, us, then them, and we, such people, such worries, so many worries we can worry about, these, those, our, their people, 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 people. There's never any end to it. We worry about them ever, never, forever. They, we, such worry about them is not abstract. They are facing us. We see their faces and worry about them. There's no end to worrying about their faces facing our faces, facing them. We worry about them facing us. They worry about us, us and we and them and they and us and them, worrying about their faces facing them, their faces facing us, worrying about us facing them. There's no end to faces. No end to facing faces, faces, facing faces, being a face, being faces, worrying about faces in consequence of that, to face, being face to face, a face, being faces, facing faces. It's worry, ever worry, never worry, with no end to it. How could there be an end to it? We worry about their faces that are not abstract, living faces, facing faces, living, facing the faces in the living aliveness, expressions, animations, fluid, fragmented, fictive, fulminating, dancing faces, faces fanning out amid faces, thick-skinned faces, thin-skinned faces, dark faces, light and dark faces, faces of darkness, faces of light, forever faces, ever faces, never faces. We worry about them. They are worried about us. It's not abstract. It's not abstract. We worry about them forever, going on worrying about them. How could there be an end to this worry about the faces of them, worry about the faces of us, or the faces of our, or their, or the faces of it, or the faces of now, and then their faces, worrying about faces, facing faces, worried about them, their faces, hands, their feet, their worry, their feelings, their concerned faces, facing concerned faces, animated with worry for their faces, facing them, worried and concerned. We worry about them. We never stop worrying about them. We worry. They worry. They go on. We go on. They fall and get up. They get up and fall again. We worry. We fall and get up. We get up and fall again. They fall. We fall. They get up. We get up. We fall together. We fall separately. We fall, we get up. They fall, they get up. This goes on. It doesn't end. So many people falling, getting up, having faces, being concerned, being alive, being animated, worrying about them, worried about us, going on, never ending. We worry about them, their feet move, their hands grasp, our feet move, our hands grasp, our faces face their faces, faces always facing faces, faces ongoing, eyes open and shut. We never come to the end of worrying about them. We worry about their faces, their hands, their feet. There's no end to them, to us, no end to everyone, no end to no one, no end to nobody, no end to everybody. We worry and we worry and we worry about people, 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 about them, about us. They worry about us, we worry about them. We endlessly worry about nobody. We worry about anybody. We worry about everybody. We worry about their bodies, their faces, their hands, their feet, their feelings, their thoughts, their being everybody and nobody and anybody, worrying about everybody and nobody and anybody. We worry and we worry and we worry. There's no end to everybody worrying about everybody and somebody worrying about somebody and anybody worrying about anybody and nobody worrying about nobody. No end to it at all. No end, no all. To end, no end to all, at all, no end to anybody and everybody and somebody and nobody and their faces and their hands and their feet and their feelings and their voices and their thoughts, no end to their thinking. There is an end and all, no end at all. We face their faces and they face our faces. We are us. They're them. Their faces, our faces, they're them, our us and them facing faces, people's faces, facing people's faces, any face, facing any face, one face, facing another face, the other's face, facing another's face, all faces facing all faces, each face facing each face. They worry, they face, we face, they grasp, we grasp, they fall down, we get up, we fall down. No end to ending.